Out of the goodness of my heart, I give. And then it just backfires often for me. All right, so this was a while ago, back when they re-released the gold dollar. So it was, you know, years ago, right? The gold dollar had come back and it was like on the news, and I remember just catching it on the news, and I was like, ooh, gold dollar. I wonder if it's made of gold, you know? And I like Gold Rush Fever, and I wanted one. And during the day at some point, I actually had one. I got one as change back, and I was like, oh, sweet, and I put it in my pocket. And for lunch, I was walking across this parking lot to go to Subway, and this homeless guy walks up to me like this. Like that, you know, like, there's like something wrong. Like I couldn't tell if like a leg was hurt, but it was like, you know, and he had his hand out like this, and he wouldn't say anything, but he's like, I was like, I guess he wants money, or a high five. So I reached into my pocket, and then I forgot that I had a gold dollar in there. I was just like, see, I was gonna be like, oh, sorry man, I got no money. But then I reached in, I was like, oh, I got that gold dollar in there. And I was like, in my head, this probably took forever in my mind, but it was a few seconds, but I was like, I don't want to give him my gold dollar, because I just got it, and it just came out, and I was like, but it's just $1. And I was like, whatever, so I pulled out the gold dollar, and I was like, hey man, and I tried to like make a deal about it. It's like, it's special, this is the gold dollar, and he just took it. And I walked away, you know, and I was like, whatever, you know, and then I was like, that's fine, it's $1. And I got in the Subway and I was like ordering my sandwich, and I started to feel good about myself, you know? like it was bad for me to hang on to that dollar, you know, like that was a problem in my life that needed to be cut out. And I'm just good that I let it go, you know, and I was feeling good. I was like, good job, Johnny. Way to let go of the gold dollar to help someone. You saved that guy's life. So I'm like ordering my sandwich, I get it, I'm feeling good, I pay for my sandwich, and I look back right through the glass window, and I see the homeless guy is getting money from another person, and he puts it in his pocket, and these people walk away from him, and he watches them, and he goes like this. Right? And he walks over to a car. So in my mind, I'm like, he can walk fine? He's got a car? And he gets into the driver's side, and catty corner out of the back seat on the other side, it opens up. Another guy walks out and starts limping and asking people for money. And I was like, what? Took my sandwich, right? And I stormed out of Subway, and I beelined it straight over to his car, right to his side. And as I was getting closer, there must have just been like fire or steam coming off of me, because the guy that was like over there just beelined it back over here. And at first I thought, okay, he's gonna try to jump me, and I started getting into this weird like, I'm gonna be fighting here soon. And I'm like, and I've always wanted to slam the door into somebody's face. So, like, I'll get this guy and that, and then I realized, oh, there's 3 guys in the car. And there's another guy coming this way, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to back kick this guy, this is gonna get sloppy. But then I guess because of the fire that was emanating from me, this guy was too afraid and just hopped into the seat, in the back seat, and I was like, okay, maybe I won't have to fight. And so I get to the front, driver's side, where that guy has my gold dollar, and I lean down like this. You can only imagine, right? So he was like this, and he's like, oh, like that, and I'm like, hey. This is what I said. Hey, remember me? The guy with the gold dollar? I want it back. You know? And then he's like, oh. And his pockets were full of change, right? Just, you could see it. And he just starts going, no. And I'm like, you're not even digging in your pocket, what are you doing? Oh my gold dollar. He's like, who? No? Like, what? And I'm like confused, and I see his ashtray is full of change, and I'm like, well, maybe it's in there. And he's like, no? You're not even, I was just like, hey angry and frustrated. So I just reached past him and dug my hand into the ashtray. I took as much change as I could out, and I kicked his door and I said, "Get the hell out of here." Put the change in my pocket as he drove away. Made like 20 bucks in that exchange. But I didn't get my gold dollar back, unfortunately. True story. I mean, has that stuff like that has happened to you as well, right? Where you give, no? Some of you maybe, where you give the money and then you find out that they weren't really homeless? Man, it's happened to me so much, I feel like. I'll tell you another just short, really short story. I was working on this film, Hellbinders. We're shooting in this alley in LA. We're looking all the way down the alley. So like all the way down the alley is like a stretch of just alley, and we're doing our fight stuff here, and we're shooting, and then all of a sudden I hear the director, cut, cut, cut. There's a bogey in the shot. Bogey meaning there's somebody in the shot. And so we look, and there's this homeless guy, like half a mile down, just walking. Just going straight for the cameras, just. And we're like, oh my goodness. It's like, this is going to be a while, you know? And so we wait, and then somebody runs over and hits him off, and then he's like, hey, we're shooting. He's like, yeah, you got anything for me? And he's like, oh, okay, and they ran back. And then we had just eaten lunch, and, you know, we had, I think it's like Chinese or something, so there's like a ton of rice, and a lot of like sides or whatever left over. And we're like, dude, this is awesome. Yeah, we like scooped it, and it was like those containers or whatever, it's just full of rice, like a couple of them, just full of rice. Like, this guy is gonna live off of this for days, you know? And then they ran it over, and we're like, yeah! Like, the whole crew was like, yeah, we did it! Good job, guys! And then you get to the homeless guy, and the homeless guy's like, oh, thank you. He starts walking away. And then it gets like, almost all the way down to the end, you know, we're about ready. Oh, he's almost gone, we can almost shoot again. And we see the back of him like this. Open it up, close it. Starts walking back. And we're like, oh, come on. And then so our director runs back over there to catch up with him. Yeah, what's wrong? And he's like, I wouldn't feed this to a dog. Throws it all over the ground. And so we're like, oh my goodness. Then the director's like, here, just go. And just paid him to leave, like 20 bucks or something. And then we had to sweep that all up. So anyways, beggars can be choosers. I'm not saying that you shouldn't give, you know, because if you're giving genuinely, it's not your fault that that person is a douchebag. You know, you're doing the right thing by giving. Now, if you happen to see them pretending to be homeless, I don't want to say it's okay if you snap and like reach in and grab all their things. I'm not saying that's okay. I'm just saying, I understand that. But that doesn't mean don't give. I'll tell you, okay, I have to tell the quarter story eventually so that it will make sense. Just drive home the point, yes.
Do you have a funny story from the set of Power?